Okay guys, hello again and good afternoon. As you all know, I post videos about different things. I'm not saying it's the right way when I post this. I'm just saying what way it works for me. After doing a few experiments over the years and all that, what I'm showing you is just different techniques of what I learned over the years of growing. But anyway, today I'm going to show you two different kinds of trim. Which I'm going to show you a width trim. I just cut this plant down for the last video, as you all probably remember, and you can see it hung there. This is just freshly cut down an hour ago. I'd say about an hour ago. Anyway, so this is fresh, okay? And there's a dry trim, so I'm going to pretend that this fresh plant is dry. So first off, I'll start off with showing you a width trim. So basically, actually I'm going to take a big bud off of that just so I can explain to you. So a width trim, you take the bud and you take off all the fan leaves, right? You take off all these fan leaves. And I'm not going to try to, I'll just cut off a bud there one next time because I'm not trying to rush, but that's okay. I still got the bud. I'm still going to smoke it. And this is a width trim because it was only cut down an hour ago, and I takes all the leaves and I cuts them all off like this. And I'll give it a good trim up. Now these leaves that I'm cutting off are good. They're full of trichomes. So you can use them to make hash. You can use them for edibles. You can extract the trichomes off it. And it's really good. Now this is not going to look pretty because I'm just doing a quick trim here because I'm using the video. So I'm just showing it. And if anybody tells you that they love trimming, this is what I always found out. If anybody tells you that they love trimming, which I don't mind, I'm doing it for a long time, but it sucks when you're at it for 10 days straight or 20 days straight. It sucks at it for 3 hours. But anyway, just saying, if anybody said they love trimming, well, give me a call. I love it because I take pride in it, but a lot of people get 3 or 4 hours in the trimming and they're like, oh my God, because it's the same thing over and over and over again for days. And it sucks. But it got to be done. You can pay $5,000 for a nice trimmer, and you just lay all the buds in and go brrrr, big blade spins around and it'll chop them right off for you, $5,000 or $6,000. I don't have that kind of money, so this is how it goes. A good pair of scissors, $20, and lots of time. So anyway, I'm here now, and as you can see now, I'm getting all the leaves off it, and this is just a quick trim. Now, this is a width trim. The plant is freshly cut and it's width. So okay, now for me to take that now and width, I don't hang it. If you see the dry racks, it looks like netting, I guess, and there's different layers. You can get 4, you can get 8. I got an 8 one. I got 10 8 ones, but anyway, you take this and you lay them on the dry racks, but you don't lay it on like this, because what happens is the outside dries and inside the plant stays moist, so you're having a harder time to dry. So what I does for a width trim, that people don't understand, is I takes the individual buds. People, the guys are growing colas 20 inches long, 19, 18 inches, but that's what you see on pictures. But my actual growing rack sees is this. See that? See how I just cut that out the stack? I'm going to leave it on a stagger cut so you can see what I'm doing. So this is width, okay? And every little branch that you see on the main branch, you cut it. So there you go. There's another little bud. Oh, missed it. All right, so there's another bud. I'm just showing you now. This is one way. That's not saying it's right. And like I said, give me all the good and bad comments. This is just one way that I do it. I'm not saying that you got to go do anything I does. I'm just showing you what works for me. I got to make that clear because I get so lot of comments. Anyway, so they're all individual buds. They're not as big as what it was, but you cut them all off like that, and you keep trimming them off, just so far, and then you just take, oh, there's another leaf there that I forgot, okay, and then you just cut the other one, bunk, and there's the top bud now. So it went from 5 inches big down to 2 inches big. But now, this is going to dry easier because it's not smothering each other on the stack. So you see everything I got here now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I took one big cola and I cut it down to 5 small buds. It's still the top of the cola, it's still the top bud. It's just that now this is going to get more air and it is not going to be compromising each other to dry. So that's one way of wet trim. You take that now and I'll go in and lay that on my dry rack. And you got to keep the moisture controlled. You got to keep the humidity controlled. You got to keep the heat controlled. You don't want to dry your buds too fast. If you dry them too fast, that's where you get the hay smell. Like a right hay, I don't know how to explain it exactly, but too fast is no good and too slow is no good because you get moisture and mold. So you got to have your dehumidifier going. You got to have the right settings on everything. And I'm not going to tell you what the settings are because everybody got their own ways. If I said 50% on the dehumidifier, someone's definitely going to comment and say, no, I does it at 60. Someone else is going to say it does it at 70. So I'm not going to give you the temperatures or nothing like that. What I does it as, and just give me 1 second, I'm going to grab a bud and show you how I draws it. Alright, so here we go. Here's a bud dried. So it went from this to that. Listen, it's like a rack. I don't know if you can hear it, I don't even know how to compare it. Okay, listen. I drop it. Hear it hitting the table. Some people likes it like that, like a rack. Like I can't even squeeze it, it's that tight. Which I like to draw it like that. Some people likes it fluffy. So like I said, I can't tell you what's right and wrong. I can only tell you what I does. Anyway, so that is with trim because it's a fresh plant. Now other people takes it, hangs it up in their dark room, controls the humidity and all that, everything, keeps it in the dark, hangs it up, pops all the fan leaves off first. So see these here? Don't throw them out. They're good. If you check out my videos on Instagram, which is king_grower_cannaman, you'll see all these videos of what it does with weed, marijuana, whatever. But anyway, I use the whole plant. The only thing I can't do with the plant is make clothes, which is it makes the strongest clothes in the world. If you bought a hemp shirt, it'll last 100 years versus cotton. Yeah, anyway, that's another story. So anyway, get back to the dry trim. So this plant is dry now. So just pretend I already took all the fan leaves off, which these are fan leaves. And just pretend I took them all off. I'm not going to stay here and do the whole thing, just give it a couple. So, here you go. There's all the fan leaves down. Pretend. They're still fan leaves, but I'm just doing a quick video. So now we'll take that now and hang that up with all these fan leaves gone. Now I'm just speeding up the video, like I said. And so I'll take all this and I'll hang it up. And that'll hang up and it'll actually dry itself. Now some people says it's better to hang it up because the plant, I don't know, magically makes itself better or something. Like someone leave me a comment and let me know what you think. So I'm not going to say it, what I think, because I know I'm going to get bashed, I'm going to get jumped, you're going to get people that are going to kill me if I says what I think. But what I'm trying to tell you is the difference between dry and wet trim. So this will be hung up now for a week, 2, 3, whatever people hangs it up for. And they turn around and then they'll take it and then they'll trim all of this. They'll trim all of this, the excess leaves that's left on the bud that you just see me with. Oh, here you go. See that little leaf there left on there? They'll trim them after. They take all the fan leaves and they trim after. That's the difference in wet and dry. And that'll be hung up and then they takes it. Oh, look, we Santa Claus there. That's all fell over. Can you see him? Oh, he likes the weed too. That's why he's always jolly, by the way. Santa Claus loves the weed. There's the other Santa Claus, well, he loves the weed too. So anyway, that's the difference between wet and dry weed. Give me some comments, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you to all of my followers. Thank you everybody that loves my videos. Thank you everybody that don't like my videos. Keep all the good and bad comments coming. I love you all. Have a wonderful Christmas. Happy smoking, happy growing. Get medicated. And I love you all. Have a great day. Cheers.